beginning, crashed on an uncharted world. The storm came out of nowhere. One moment, Lieutenant Marcus Hale was flying his survey shuttle over the thick emerald canopy of planet XJ-47, logging atmospheric data. The next, lightning punched through the hull, frying every system, sending the shuttle spiraling downward. "Come on, hold together," Marcus shouted, wrestling with the controls. The shuttle did not listen. Metal screamed as the ship tore through the upper branches, the dense alien foliage shredding the wings like paper. Gravity claimed the rest. Marcus braced as the shuttle slammed into the jungle floor, skidding until it finally collapsed against a ridge of violet stone. Silence fell. Only the thrum of alien insects and distant animal calls filled the air. Marcus groaned, pushing debris off his legs. Blood trailed down his forehead, but nothing felt broken. "Great," he muttered, stumbling out of the wreck. Lost on a death world. Command is going to love this. The jungle around him was unlike anything in the Terran databases. Towering trees with glowing blue moss, plants that pulsed like living hearts, vines that slithered away from his boots. The air was humid, dense, almost vibrating with unseen life. Marcus checked his comm.
Dead.
The storm had knocked out everything. He grabbed his emergency pack and scanned his surroundings. Shelter. Water. Fire, he whispered. Survive long enough for someone to find me. But as he took his first steps away from the shuttle, he couldn't shake the unease settling in his chest. The jungle was watching him. Not metaphorically. Literally watching him. Hundreds of tiny bright eyes blinked from the shadows, tracking his movements. Marcus swallowed. Perfect. Just perfect. He walked anyway, because turning back wasn't an option. Not when the shuttle looked ready to explode at the faintest spark. He had gone only a few hundred meters when he heard it. A rustle. Then a whisper. Something or someone was following him. Marcus tightened his grip on his plasma knife. "Show yourself." And the jungle obeyed. The tribal woman. She stepped out from behind a flowering crimson tree as if she'd materialized from its bark.
Tall.
Graceful. Almost shimmering in the filtered sunlight. Her skin was a soft obsidian shade with faint streaks of bioluminescent teal. Her hair, dark and braided, extended down her back with small beads woven through. Her clothing was minimal, tribal, woven from tough jungle fibers. In her hand, she held a slender spear tipped with glowing crystal. She studied Marcus with striking silver eyes. Not hostile, curious. He raised his hands. "I don't want trouble." She tilted her head, then spoke in surprisingly clear English. "You should not be here, Sky Metal Man." Marcus stiffened. "You speak my language?" She tapped her temple. "We learn quickly."
"We?"
Marcus asked.
"My people," she said.
"The Lakera." She looked him over again, eyes lingering on his injuries. "You're hurt." "I'm fine," he lied. She stepped closer. He flinched instinctively. She smiled. A calm, patient smile. "You fear me." "Well, you have a spear," Marcus pointed out. "And you have a blade that burns with starfire," she said, nodding to his plasma knife. "Danger makes equals." Marcus couldn't argue with that logic. She approached and gently touched his forehead, her fingers warm, tingling strangely. The wound stopped bleeding. "What did you just?"
"Healed you," she said.
"Only a little." He stared. She offered her hand.
"Come."
"The jungle is not kind to strangers." "You're helping me?" She shrugged softly. "You smell of fear, not conquest. And the jungle wants you dead. So I choose life for you." Marcus took her hand. "My name is Marcus." She nodded, leading him deeper into the jungle. "I am Arya." Middle. The woman who knew too much. Arya moved through the jungle with effortless grace, stepping over roots Marcus didn't see until he tripped on them. She explained the plants, the animals, the predators that hunted by sound or heat or thought. Marcus listened, fascinated, terrified. The alien jungle was alive in ways Earth never imagined. He noticed Arya avoided certain shadows, not with fear, but with what seemed like respect. Sometimes she touched trees as she passed, whispering soft words. "Are you praying?" Marcus asked. She smiled.
No.
"I am greeting them. The trees, they hear, they speak, they protect." Marcus blinked. "The trees protect?" Arya chuckled. "Do not think of them as earth trees. Everything here is alive in its own way." Hours passed. They gathered water from glowing pools, hunted small creatures safely, and avoided territories belonging to more aggressive species. But something odd gnawed at Marcus. Arya knew too much. Not just about the jungle, but about him. "You came from the Sky Metal ship," she said at one point, "but your heart carries mourning." He froze. "How do you know that?" She tapped her chest. "I feel it." "You're empathic?" "Empathic, telepathic, sensory. Words are small. The truth is larger." Marcus didn't know what that meant, but he believed her. As they approached a vast clearing, Arya paused. "My village is ahead," she said. "But you must promise something."
What?
"Do not fear what you see. Fear leads to death." Marcus nodded. Arya stepped out into the clearing. Dozens of tribal huts rose on woven platforms. Dozens of Lockera emerged, tall, elegant, their skin glowing with faint bioluminescent patterns. They whispered about the human, but none approached. Marcus relaxed slightly. Arya led him into a central hut where warm light glowed through thin organic walls. A healing elder approached, examining Marcus with strange tools that hummed softly. "You are lucky," the elder said. "Arya rarely finds strangers before the jungle does." Arya's eyes softened. He was not meant to die. Marcus smiled gratefully. But then he noticed something strange. The elders and warriors kept glancing at Arya, not in judgment, but in reverence. "Arya," Marcus whispered, "who are you?" She hesitated. The hut grew silent. The elder finally spoke. "She is the Lockera's chosen, born with the power of the jungle itself." Arya bowed her head. Marcus stared. "Chosen? Like a leader?" "No," the elder corrected. "Like a guardian." Arya finally spoke. "I am not only Arya. I am something more, and something dangerous." Marcus frowned. "Dangerous? You saved me." The elder sighed. "You do not understand. Her power is not fully awakened. When it does, she will no longer be only woman. She will be spirit of the jungle." Arya turned away. Marcus stepped forward. "Arya, what does that mean?" She whispered. "It means I won't be myself anymore." The threat in the shadows. Night fell quickly on XJ-47. The village lit faint bioluminescent flames that danced like fireflies. Elders murmured warnings. Something had been stalking the territory for days, a beast not seen in generations. Marcus stayed close to Arya. Suddenly, the jungle screamed, a sound so primal, so impossibly loud it rattled Marcus's bones. Arya's face went pale. "It comes." "What comes?" Marcus demanded. Arya grabbed her spear. The Kralven, a hunter born of darkness. From the shadows, a massive creature emerged, 8 legs, armored scales, glowing red mandibles. Its size dwarfed the huts. The Lockera scattered, spears raised. Marcus drew his plasma blade. "Stay behind me," Arya said. "No way. It will kill you." "Not if we kill it first." Arya's silver eyes widened for the briefest moment at his resolve. Then the creature charged. Warriors attacked, but their weapons bounced off its armor. It smashed a hut aside, roaring. Marcus leaped forward, slashing at a joint in its leg. The blade bit in, sizzling. The creature shrieked and swung its massive tail. It struck Marcus hard. He flew back, crashing into a root wall. Arya screamed. Something ignited in her. A burst of teal light radiated from her skin. Her hair lifted with unseen force. The ground trembled. Marcus stared in shock. Arya, what's happening to you? She stepped forward, glowing brighter. Her voice layered, as if multiple beings spoke through her. I am awakening. The jungle itself seemed to bow to her presence. The Krall then lunged, and Arya vanished, reappeared above it. Her spear plunged into its armored skull. The beast roared, thrashing, but she moved with impossible speed, a blur of glowing energy. Roots ripped from the ground at her command, ensnaring the creature. Vines wrapped around its limbs like living chains. Finally, with a final cry, Arya delivered a killing strike. The beast collapsed. Silence fell. The Lockera knelt. Marcus struggled to his feet. Arya turned toward him, glowing, ethereal, powerful. Yet her eyes held fear. Marcus, I cannot stop the awakening. He limped forward. Arya, listen to me. I will become guardian spirit. I will lose myself. Marcus shook his head.
No, you're still you.
Her glow flickered. You stayed, she whispered, even knowing what I am becoming. You saved my life, Marcus said. Let me save yours. Ending, the woman and the guardian. Arya knelt before him, trembling. The awakening can be shaped, she said, but only if someone anchors me. Someone I trust. Marcus didn't hesitate. What do I do?
She took his hands.
Stay with me. Speak to me. Remind me who I am. Her glow intensified. She cried out as power surged through her body. Marcus held on. Arya, listen to me. You're not alone. Her voice fractured. I am fading. No, Marcus shouted. You helped me when I was lost.
You guided me. You healed me.
You are Arya, kind, brave, stubborn enough to drag a stranger through a dangerous jungle. Her glow wavered. Arya, he said softly, come back. The light slowly dimmed. Her breathing steadied. Her hair lowered. And finally, her silver eyes met his again. Still Arya. Still herself. She fell into his arms, exhausted. You anchored me, she whispered. You trusted me, he replied. The Lockera cheered. The elder approached. You have done the impossible, Sky Metal Man. Marcus smiled weakly. I didn't do it alone. Arya stood, leaning on him. What now? Marcus asked. Arya took his hand. You stay. For a time. Until your people find you. And when they do, we decide together if you leave. Marcus blinked. Together? Her smile warmed him more than any fire. You're part of my story now. And I am part of yours. Marcus looked out over the glowing jungle, alive, wild, breathtaking. He was no longer lost. He had found something unexpected. A protector, a friend, a connection deeper than species. As the dawn rose over the alien world, Arya whispered, You came from the sky, but here you are home. And Marcus believed her.